Hey everyone, welcome back to the Soundbite. My name is Andrew, and today we're going to be jumping into Lamb of God for the first time here on the channel. I've obviously know Lamb of God very well. I've seen them numerous times, and so I'm very familiar with a lot of their work. But I've never checked out this particular track, Parasocial Christ, which is a brand new one that just released recently. I will be upfront here. I did check out the previous single that was released recently called Sepsis, which I tried to get uploaded into the channel and didn't quite get successful with it. So I'm hoping this one will pass through, but we'll find out, I guess. So, but anyway, I'm very keen because I'm a huge fan of the band. Absolutely love them. I've managed to interview a couple of members of the band, so it's been really cool to check to sort of talk to them and stuff. And yeah, they've been really consistent over the years. You know, sort of changed, you know, from the earlier stuff, but like pretty much since from like, you know, New American Gospel and Sacrament, you know, they've been kind of very consistently and just have that sort of real groove kind of like thing to their music, which is really cool. Like I said, I checked out Sepsis, didn't quite get on the channel, but that one was a very different and kind of raw and dark kind of vibe in that one. It sort of reminded me of early Lamb of God a little bit, you know, sort of kind of had that kind of raw feel to it. So I'm very intrigued to see what this one is all about. Parasocial Christ, this is the official music video as well. So let's check this out, Lamb of God. Right into it. Only a short one as well. Just under 3.5 minutes. I think this is about a workaholic or something. Yeah, groovy as hell as always. Lamb of God are pretty consistent. They've never had any sort of bad releases over the years. It's been absolutely fantastic. And live, there was absolute machine. They've just been getting better and better live, and especially with Randy Blythe. He's become such a fantastic vocalist over the years as well. Did manage to catch a bit of footage from them when they did the Black Sabbath show a few months back, and they're all like one of the highlights of the show. They absolutely were one of the top bands on the bill, even though they were probably the heaviest band on the bill. But they were absolutely fantastic. So they've been around for such a long time, and it's amazing to see how they've somehow just almost gotten better, you know, which is absolutely unbelievable, you know. And this is a great track. A lot of the groove aspects that Lamb of God are known for, a bit of speed in here, and you know, obviously these you know, everything about the band with the drums and the guitar riffs and stuff. Randy's vocals again is always absolute highlight. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what the song's about, I guess, just through the video. I guess the videos doesn't always reflect the lyrics, but it's sometimes an interpretation. But it just definitely feels like it's some kind of social comment on like I don't know, work or social media or something like that. I think maybe, which that seems to be a common theme with a lot of songs that I've been really listening to lately. You know, new music and stuff seems to be all about, you know, what's happening in the world with AI and social media and things like that. So that seems to be the topic that sort of a lot of bands have been singing about, I guess. Which I guess makes sense. It's always a reflection of the current time that we live in, I guess. All these numbers, there seems some kind of code or something. Yeah, to break down. They are one of the best at it. Here we go. Parasocial Christ by Lamb of God. Interesting video, but a great track nonetheless. Yeah, they always deliver the goods. Very consistent. I'm guessing this is all part of a new album that's going to be coming out. I couldn't find any information about it. As far as any announcement of a new album. This is the second single they put out. So usually when bands put out singles, they usually are a prelude to an album release. So I guess we'll find out pretty soon. But if you know any information about this, let me know in the comments, and I'll definitely sort of check it out. Because yeah, I'm like I said, a huge fan of Lamb of God, and it's funny. I was just listening to a band from Japan actually called Hanabi, that was reminding me of Lamb of God. So it was kind of coincidental that this has dropped as well. So there you go. Anyway, thank you for tuning in as always. Please subscribe if you haven't, and if there's any Lamb of God stuff you want me to check out, let me know. I'm pretty familiar with all their stuff, but I guess I'd probably be checking out more of their live stuff or anything maybe different. I've got to check out more of their some of the drum camp stuff as well, because obviously the previous drummer Chris Adler and the current drummer obviously fantastic drummers. So I've got to check some of that stuff out. Being that I'm a bit of a drum fan, I suppose that will make sense to check them out. And yeah, that's there you go. Thank you for tuning in as always, and I'll see you in the next video.